Looks like Jessica Alba is heading for the big D. Chill out, Gary. I'm talking about divorce.
Okay, I was like, wow. And J-Lo's adding to her jewelry collection. We'll tell you how.
And how much is former Bachelorette Rachel Lindsay paying to be a single woman? Woo, we got a lot to talk about today, so let's get this started. In here.
All right, first and foremost, our thoughts and prayers are with everybody affected by the Southern California wildfires.
Yes.
Countless buildings and businesses have burned to the ground, including homes of many of the residents of the state, as well as celebrities like Paris Hilton, Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag, Billy Crystal, and many others. Many productions and award shows have been affected, like the Critics' Choice Awards. That ceremony has been postponed, Oscar nominations have been delayed, and the voting period has been extended. But Jean Smart, who just won a Golden Globe last weekend, has a suggestion. She says that instead of broadcasting the award ceremonies, the TV network should donate the money they would be making to the fire victims and firefighters. That's a pretty solid idea, which I think.
I think that's a solid idea too, but they're not gonna do that.
No, but my thing is, I'm sure those people have insurance.
Child, when I was watching it, they were saying that the insurance people were dropping those people.
Oh.
A lot of them did not have insurance. Well, I mean, it's like, I don't know.
Because of the fire stuff.
Yeah, it's like Florida and California. A lot of home insurance companies are leaving the state.
And they're not,
Really?
yeah, they're not
for
insuring
years.
people.
Well, honey, I wouldn't live there then if I can't have no insurance.
That's a whole thing, isn't it? Yeah. That's a whole thing.
But yeah, I mean, but it's, man, to watch all the different videos of people just going all out and using whatever they can to, like, you know, literally put the fire out.
I saw this one girl just chasing like wherever the embers landed, trying to save her mom's house, like in 10 different places, running around, stumping it out, fire extinguishers. It was crazy.
Really?
Whew.
Yeah. All right, y'all, shifting gears. Here's an unexpected breakup. After 16 years of marriage, Jessica Alba and Cash Warren seem to have called it quits.
Wow.
Now, Jessica may have dropped a clue on New Year's when she posted about transformation and rebirth. You know when women start talking about transformation and New Year.
Yep, rolling solo
Yeah.
dolo.
There might have been some clues even earlier when she said the first couple of years were all rosy, but after that you become roommates during a podcast interview. Jessica, who founded The Honest Company years ago, shares 3 kids with Cash, and we don't know if they have a prenup or not, so things could get really interesting in the divorce. I, for one, love children, and I love healthy products with honest labeling, and I'm enthusiastic about those things, Brat.
We got a whole bunch of honest products at my
Yeah?
house. Yeah.
I'm rooting for you, bro.
Thanks.
You know, because when an opportunity presents itself, you got to run full speed, or somebody else is gonna beat you to it.
Yeah, you need to hit her and tell her you had some honest products, and you know, you was over at my house and you was watching True, and you
I was with Brat,
had some questions about her products.
watching True, and we got some honest discussions.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
What?
What you just said?
What?
All that about girl, child. Jessica Alba couldn't even. She wouldn't even know who you were if you danced and turned flips and put her to watch Dish Nation.
Yeah.
Have you ever interviewed her, like on like Hollywood Today Live? Or other shows?
No, never ran across it. Ooh, how would you guys feel if your partner, who you've been with for years, referred to you as a roommate?
Well, you are roommates.
That's kind of disrespectful if you married.
Exactly.
You don't want to be called a roommate. You be like, what?
Especially if you heard that for the first time on the podcast.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
crazy.
one thing if y'all had, like, y'all argue all the
Y'all
time.
knew that.
You're just my roommate.
Right.
But if you heard it, like, at the same time as the world did,
Right.
you
Not
probably
cool.
lose an inch as a man.
If I don't want nobody to know that you're my man, he's my roommate.
Yeah, but
But they're married out loud, Gary.
Yeah.
People
well.
know they're married.
not like Gary's secret roommate.
Okay. All right, y'all, speaking of splits, as we know, Jennifer Lopez ditched yet another husband, that's
Roommate.
Mr. Ben Affleck, last year. Their divorce was finalized recently, and check this out. The settlement says she can keep all clothing, jewelry, and miscellaneous personal effects in her possession, which includes her engagement ring. I know you love that, Gary.
Bitch, keep
This
finishing.
time around, y'all, Ben gave J-Lo an 8.5 carat green diamond, reportedly worth $5 million.
And Brat, it seems like this is a tradition for her because reportedly she's kept all her other engagement rings, including the first one from Ben, one from each of the 3 husbands, and one from A-Rod, which means that J-Lo's got rings like Thanos.
So what you expect? her to give them back, I'm keeping my rings.
If it don't work out, we ain't getting mad. You need to run that ring back.
No, because that's
No,
like...
see, that's just cheesy. That's cheap. That's petty.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta be petty.
No,
Sometimes
you
you break
don't.
up for petty reasons.
You better figure out how to live your life without this ring.
You
I'll tell
damn
you
right,
that.
honey. No, ma'am, baby.
I'm like
that's
Sonic, I
mine.
want my rings.
I know,
No,
dang.
no, no, Headkrack.
In more divorce drama,
Jesus.
Bachelorette star Rachel Lindsay also finalized her divorce from chiropractor Brian Abasolo, aka Dr. Abs. Now, they didn't have a prenup, and after they split last summer, she was paying him $13,000 a month.
Wow, that's California.
That's so, but I know she don't want to see nothing white but rice, honey. That shit to pay his ass, honey.
Well, according to the new court papers, he's waived the right to any future payments in exchange for a lump sum of $500,000. He took the cash out option. And Brian and Rachel will each keep one home and one car.
You know what it sounds like to me? City boys up! $500,000? Come on!
Wow.
If we swap the sexes, we'd be like, you go, girl, and she's getting what
What
she
does she
needs.
do? Does she have a job that can?
She's a lawyer, and he's a damn chiropractor. Chiropractors ain't rich.
Wait, he's a chiropractor, but they call him Dr. Abs?
Yeah, well,
Abasolo.
his last name
Oh,
is...
I thought he did like, you know, like
No,
the
he's
little
a
And he was
type
on The
with the little-
Bachelor or Bachelorette, so you know he's probably getting them crunches.
He said, bless her spirit, honey. I feel so bad for her.
Yeah.
Oh, next time she'll choose Leroy. She won't get it. She ain't got to pay as much.
I
This
still
might
don't
be-
think she would choose Leroy. She didn't choose Leroy for a reason apparently this time, and she probably won't choose Leroy next time.
She had Leroy
Maybe
options.
a Pablo.
This guy's the greatest winner in Bachelor history. He won $500,000.
Okay, and a house.
My man won $500,000 and fame. Okay, you guys, so You Think You Can Dance judge Allison Holker is about to release a new memoir called This Far. And in it, she talks about losing her husband, Stephen Twitch Boss, to suicide. We remember that happened just a few years
Yes,
ago.
yes.
In the book, Allison discusses finding her late husband's drugs after his passing, and she shares passages from his journals. Well, some people are criticizing her for airing out his dirty laundry when he's no longer with us, but she thinks he would want to share his story if it meant saving someone's life. And she's saying that she's not pocketing the money from the book and that the proceeds will go to Move with Kindness, which is the mental health foundation she founded after he passed away.
She owes nobody any explanations. She knows what her husband wanted and what he would like done, and that's what she's doing. Everybody else can kick rocks. It wouldn't matter what they said. She's honoring his legacy, and she's trying to help people with addiction, and that should be it.
Well, I beg to
period.
differ,
Of
honey.
course you do, because that's just what you do.
She, honey, Alicia Keys said your secrets are safe with
That's
me.
Alicia Keys. That's not Allison
Well, she
Twitch.
could have
That's
kept his
Alice Keys.
secrets.
That's Alice Keys. That's
well,
not Twitch.
I'm sorry, no, ma'am. honey.
Like
She-
they were very close. They danced together. They enjoyed each other. They danced with their kids on TikTok. They like had a great life, but you never know what somebody is going through, Gary. So she just wants to share that in hopes, like she said, that it would help somebody else.
And I'm gonna keep this PC then. You're right, Brat.
Well, thank you, Gary.
There we go. Is that
Thank
a
you.
first? Is that a first?
It might be.
It might be the first
Well,
time.
The white
Happy New
flag
Year
came
to
out
me.
very quick and easy.
Right.
Wow, looky there. We all came together on that.
What's PC? Pastor's Child?
That's exactly, honey. Up next, honey, it's another edition of Tattoo or Tattoo with Zendaya and Tom Holland, honey. You don't want to miss it, so come right back.
Dish Nation. Dish Nation.
Welcome back.
Hey!
All right, it's time for
Tattoo or
Tattoo. Okay, so you know Zendaya and Tom Holland are engaged. We talked about that the other day. Well, it seems like they made another commitment as well. She got a small T tattoo below her armpit, which was visible at the Golden Globes. All right, now reportedly they went to the tattoo shop together, and Tom got a discreet Z on his ribcage matching his lady's ink. And the streets are saying that her mom Claire went with them and also got a small tattoo at the same time. Guess they needed a guardian.
That is the smallest tattoo I've ever seen in my life. Are we sure that's a tattoo and not a thread sticking out of that dress?
I thought it was a mole when I saw it the other day.
Child, I'm so sick of these people.
I mean, maybe she's like you. She don't really want no tattoos, but they did something cute for them, and it's very invisible.
If I was a tattoo artist, I wouldn't even have charged them
I'm
for
not
that.
mad
No,
at that. That's-
you know, some people sit down and
they probably charged her about $500 for that.
Yeah, right?
yeah, I got your little. There we go.
Who's next?
Okay, Gary, listen up because this one's for you. Recently on the New Heights podcast, a caller asked the Kelce brothers why football players don't seem to wear jock straps as much as they used to. Well, they said compression shorts are better at holding things in place, but Jason actually prefers old school athletic supporters, and he explained why.
I also thought it cupped my butt cheek nice and it made my butt look better.
I didn't realize you were going for a nice look of
I
your...
needed help because I don't have a great ass, so.
All right, there you go.
But we're in a new day and time, though. The girls want to see it all. So,
A lot has changed in like football pads. Like a lot of them are shorts now. There used to be shin pads and knee pads. They don't hardly have those, and it's just like the shorts that like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which one do
Like
y'all
shrink
wear? Do
wrap
y'all
in
wear
your
into that Headkrack?
Yeah, that's
Hannah? Y'all
crazy.
wear-
I'm not a professional football player. I've never had a need for it.
Oh. What about you, Headkrack?
I never played football either, so I never had to wear a jock strap. Like when we wrestled, we would use a cup sometimes just to protect yourself, but that's about it.
Definitely had to do the cup several times, which is like awkward enough. But
Really?
it is what it is.
seemed like it would be uncomfortable,
It is.
better protection.
Oh yeah, you want that protection for
Yeah, you
sure.
do.
That's what I'm saying.
But do they have different size cups, like teacup and cup?
I'm sure you can get like a youth size
Teacup is
all the
a
way
cup
to like.
poodle. A teacup is a dog. Oh my God.
Yeah, pint cup. Okay.
All right, Tanner. Your buddy Garcelle Beauvais just made a sexy revelation on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She shared that once upon a time at a club in Miami, she made out with Johnny Depp. Now, she didn't say when this happened. So do y'all think this happened when Johnny was Captain Jack Sparrow or back when he was more clean cut?
I bet clean cut. Like
Me
when you
too.
look at like Garcelle's.
Garcelle
like,
ain't this. She's not gonna do this right here. This one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
not. No, G-Bo's not in for that.
I wonder what she thought about her husband when she married him.
This was probably before her husband. Probably in her Jamie Foxx show days.
Fancy.
Fancy.
Yeah, fancy. Yeah.
Fancy, yeah. You got something to say, Tanner? Did you make out with Garcelle Beauvais before?
All right, up next is Offset Desperate.
Tanner, you got to answer the question.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh my God, you turning pink.
Oh
No,
my
hold
God.
on.
He
Garcelle,
did.
girl, call us, girl.
Let us know, honey.
That's why I thought it would be the clean cut type. You know what I'm saying? On the
Yeah.
strength of that, because you know.
Maybe like white clean cut guys. Maybe I know that happens.
Do
to
you
be.
realize you is red?
What are you? Is it? It's so hot in here. It's
that
very
damn
hot
hot.
in here.
Take off that hot
Oh my
jacket.
gosh.
Anyway,
That's been enough for this episode of Dish Nation. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
up next, honey, is Offset
Tanner,
Desperate for
a pimp.
Money. We'll dive into that right after the break. Now
Pimp
finish
Tanner.
Your secrets are safe with us.
Dish Nation. Dish Nation.
Welcome back.
Hey.
So at this point, everyone knows Offset has been struggling to get on the same page with his estranged wife and possibly soon-to-be ex-wife, Cardi B. Well, allegedly love and marriage isn't the only area he might be struggling in. Now, streamer Lil TJ claims Offset is broke after seeing him begging for money at a casino. Check this out.
Offset broke. I'll tell you a true story. That shit casino, he was popped. He was panicking. He was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I'm trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction.
Now, for middle America that doesn't understand, Lil TJ was trying to say that Offset was having a really tough time securing the funds to maybe handle some future gambling that he wanted to do at the casino where he was having a rough evening.
Is that what popped means?
Yeah, he's broke. You know, he's like,
say
Yeah,
Pop
pop means
yeah.
you're broke.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
So gambling is really an addiction.
Oh,
sound like.
yeah.
Oh, now, yes,
for
it
quite
is.
some time it has
I don't know if Offset has this, but it is an addiction.
Really?
People gamble their lives away, their house, their car, because you just want to win. The addiction is wanting to win.
I just don't see Offset walking around the random strangers in a casino
Yeah.
asking to borrow money.
I just feel like it was a look-alike, or you thought it was Offset.
Right, there we go.
Because unless you got proof, I don't believe this.
Yeah, that was upset. You saw it. Not Offset.
You stupid.
Well, moving on, honey, as you all may know, honey, Meg Thee Stallion has a new boo, NBA player Torrey Craig. Now, his ex, Miss Lana Rose, honey, and her friends posed a very intriguing question, and it has social media in an uproar.
Oh,
Check this
Lord.
out.
Well, where do I start? Do I start the one where my ex is dating the Megan, was it the Megan Stallion? What's her name?
Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion. Meg. Megan. I'm just gonna call her Megan.
Who's
Megan?
Who's Meg?
I don't know. I just get my vowels like always mixed up.
It's okay.
So
She's from Russia. I just wonder what his type is, because you guys dated, then he was talking to other girls when he was talking to you, and like they all looked
very
like
similar. Like
you
we all
guys.
looked, yeah.
Well, is that a good question, honey, or does Torrey, honey, have a type?
Yeah.
Is that his, is she black? Or what is she? She not?
I think his type is women.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, he just may not have a specific type. He may just like different women.
Yeah.
well.
Life is a buffet. There's lots of types out there.
Don't you know, Tim?
There's a lot of different flavors of ice cream.
Well, which flavor
So that's Sheopolitan?
Sheopolitan.
If I was Meg, I wouldn't even date him. Period.
Look,
He
if,
would not come to
if
my
Meg
house.
is happy with who she's with, y'all,
It
please let
wouldn't be
Megan
his
be happy.
ass,
She's
honey.
been through enough. Anybody she date gonna have an ex. They gonna have something to say. She's a hater. Who don't know who Megan Thee Stallion is? She talking about Meg. Girl, you know who Megan is. Get out of here. You was just singing her song and trying to fake twerk last week. Don't do that to Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay, up next.
Damn, that's Kaytranda?
Kaytranda?
I thought Kaytranda was a woman.
Nah.
I'm sorry. I just thought Kaytranda was a female DJ.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
We are learning shocking things left and right.
Yeah.
Up next, DJ Kaytranda makes a shocking confession that lands him in an online roast session. That confession after the break.
Shout out to the Trinata family.
Yeah.
Hey, Trinata.
Dish Nation. Dish Nation.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Well, y'all, DJ Kaytranda is having a tough time online, y'all. Kaytranda revealed that a South Africa airport lost his luggage on New Year's Day. He said, "I can't believe I've been wearing the same clothes for the past 5 days. Went to the concert, to the club, to the gym, musty and all." Well, after making that confession, y'all, things got a little bit worse. Social media dragged him for being musty. One user said, "My luggage got lost before. I went to Target and bought some sweats, white tees, socks, and drawers. You cannot surrender that easily as he did to the musty. You must fight the musty with all that is in you." So what y'all think, is losing your luggage make it acceptable to not bathe?
Not at all. Like, everything they said, you go to whatever convenience store
That's
or
right.
whatever, Walgreens and whatever.
7-Eleven.
But didn't he say he was in Africa?
Yeah, but he said musty. That's not a positive thing. I don't think musty's positive anywhere.
Nah.
Musty is positive. You like your natural scent, honey. That's what you do.
You might like it, but the world at large.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be buying
Wait,
no
this
extra
is from
underwear
Gary,
and
who
stuff.
one time on this very show admitted that he just turns his underwear inside out.
It's not
So
one
there
time.
you go. So that means I'm a
admit
part
that
of
one
it.
time.
That's,
He admitted that
I
multiple
agree with it.
And uses the same towel for his face and buttocks.
Yeah.
And then does his face second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And changes his sheets once a month.
I agree with
DJ
him.
Gary with the T.
Yeah, see, I'm like Kaytranda, honey. So, anyway.
DJ Gary
Anyway,
Trinata.
Whatever, Brat. Well, for the record, honey, I never come to Dish Nation musty, honey. That's all for today. So tune in next time for more Dish Nation.
Bye, Gary.
Bye. Bye.
Smell you later.
Hey, don't forget to hit us up on social media. We're on all these platforms at Dish Nation. We'll see you there.